in the strongman world. You know, you've been in the game since I started following strongman, and that was 2009. I started following it, but I know you've been competing in lots of different competitions since since forever it seems. So you're a strongman legend, and you know you've achieved so much over the years. So I'm personally buzzing to be able to sit and chat with you.
Cool. Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. But how's the lockdown over there in the US? Are you making any progress?
Yeah, they're going to open Las Vegas, I think, June 4th, maybe.
Yeah.
But they're putting conditions on everything. Look, my wife's an ER nurse.
Yeah.
And basically, if you're really old or you have pre-existing health conditions, yeah, it can be pretty deadly to you. But if you're a healthy person, you're just going to get sick and you're going to get over it.
Yeah.
I mean, 99% of the population, that is 99.9% of the population that is healthy, will not have a problem with this. So,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, well, and then we were getting all of our masks and medical supplies and drugs and stuff like that. We're getting it all from China.
Yeah.
It's like we can make it here. And Trump's pretty much made it to where we're making almost all of it here now. And we didn't have to wait the 6 to 8 weeks it took to get here from China. Because the hospitals weren't ready. They're ready now. So the curve's been flattened. So it's kind of like all the hospitals have ventilators. They all have masks. They all have gloves. They all have all the PPE that they need. You know, and they're laying off nurses because it's so slow.
Yeah. What? It's crazy. What about clubs and bars and that over there? Is they still closed?
The clubs and the bars don't reopen when the casinos do.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully that's pretty soon. But some of the restaurant bars, they're open. But they just run at half capacity, and they distance people apart a little bit. So
yeah.
For the most part, I've been out a couple times. I've been out to dinner a couple times.
Yeah, that's good. I run a small security company, so you know all my work's gone at the minute. Restaurants, bars, clubs, pubs, football, you know, soccer games, everything. It's all just it's done. But it could be worse, couldn't it? Could be lying in a hospital bed.
Yeah, but again, you're gonna get it and you're gonna get over it. And then you got half the people, I think, just half the press because Trump said take hydroxychloroquine, you know, are fighting against it, and the other half's like, no, take this, it works.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think the only reason why people are against it is because Trump brought it out. And the people that don't like him utterly hate him, and the people that do like him, you know, either tolerate him or like him a lot. There's no in between. So.
Yeah, the guy's funny. There's no doubt about that. I don't.
Oh.
He's crazy.
Oh, he is. But look at the choices we're left with. It was him or Hillary.
Yeah.
And it wasn't going to be Hillary. So it's just that simple. I mean, we have to change things, you know, systematically. These super PACs are a joke. I mean, it's utter corruption. To be able to put side money in a campaign that nobody knows where it came from or how much is in there for a $150,000 a year job, or for the president of the United States, a $450,000 a year job, and there's, you know, it could be $1 billion in there. We don't know it.
Yeah.
That's what they used to run all these advertising with. You know, it's just, it's really bad, you know, as far as that goes. And then in the press, there used to be a thing called the SEC Fairness Doctrine in the United States. And if you didn't report news honestly, fair, and impartially, you could actually lose your broadcast license.
Really?
They got rid of that in 1987, and that's when Fox News started.
Yeah.
And now all of the news outlets are like that now. All of them. Every single one. They're all just agenda-driven. They're propaganda.
Yeah, definitely.
There's not one news source that is actually news where they report the facts and we decide whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
Not one.
I don't know if you know, but over here we've got the BBC, and I think that's like your CNN. I think it's yeah, it's the same, just full of shit.
like, what do you do? CNN's full of crap. There's been stuff on Fox that's been full of crap in the past. You got to kind of watch both of them now and just simulate for yourself what's news and what's not news.
Yeah.
Most successful thing is not news.
Yeah, I know, mate, I know. I'm worried about the economy and everything, you know. Businesses and small businesses, clubs, pubs, salons, you know, anything, small fast food stores, anything like, how's it going to go back to normal? And it's, I don't know.
Here's the thing. In 1969, there was a thing called the Hong Kong flu.
Yeah.
They killed 1 million people worldwide. They killed 100,000 in the U.S. So if you doubled the number or tripled the number because the population has gone up huge since then, you're looking at like 3 million people.
Mm.
Well, this isn't even anywhere near that. You know what they did that year? Woodstock. People just went back. As soon as the most part of the infection, the pandemic was over, people just went back to their normal lives. That's what we need to do with this. The people who get it, their immune system is going to develop antibodies to it. They're going to be fine. And we just have to be careful around the elderly and the sick.
Yeah.
You know, the young kids seem to be carriers. They don't almost no children get it under the age of 18. Almost. The number's so small.
Yeah, I agree with you. We just need to, you know, protect the vulnerable and just get on with it. Else, you know, if you fucking surrender to it, then it's just going to go on forever and ever. But
well, it's not only that, but you can't work, you can't do anything. So who do you rely on eating from? The government.
Yep.
Will they have more control over your everyday life? Absolutely.
Yeah. So how are you? How's training going for you? I'll take it you're still training. You got a home gym or anything?
Yeah, I got a home gym that's pretty good. I mean, I'm not missing much as far as the way of stuff to train on goes. I pretty much just train at my house anyway.
Yeah.
You know, I'll go to other gyms just to get away from it. But so training's been good for me.
Yeah, it's good. No distractions. Just focus on training, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that and then now jiu-jitsu. I've been starting to learn jiu-jitsu, so that's been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that's tough. Jiu-jitsu, I've done a little bit of that. Fucking, it's hard. You know your fitness is bad when you can't do jiu-jitsu. I've did a bit of that in boxing and wrestling. A bit of mixed martial arts and Jeet-Kune-Do, and you got to respect any of those guys because that is a hard sport, man.
Oh, I know. And then I got one of the best teachers and coaches. One's Frank Mir.
Oh yeah.
Greg. And Greg's a black belt, and Frank's I think 3rd or 4th degree. So he's pretty good at it, I would say.
So we're going to be seeing you in the UFC, maybe.
Not me. You'll probably see Frank backfighting pretty quick here. He's getting strong.
Yeah.
And he's probably healthy in a couple decades, so it's going to be fun to watch him fight again.
Yeah, but the whole lockdown thing, it's not been too bad, really. We've had the whole Thor and Eddie Hall thing to keep us entertained. You know, I don't really want to get into that whole thing because fucking it's getting enough coverage. I think it's all gone a bit too far. You know, Thor said this, Eddie said that. It's like whatever, get on with it. But I see where both sides are coming from at the same time. But did they really need a fight? I don't know what's going on right now. I think the lockdown's making everyone go crazy. And I was on your YouTube, and I seen that Robert Oberst called you out, and I'm like, everybody wants to fight each other. What the fuck?
I know.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, dude, if you want to do that, sure. I owe you 1 or 2 from things you've done to me, so I wouldn't mind.
that is a fight I will pay to see. I will pay.
It'll be interesting. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's fine.
Yeah. But what started all that? Do you know what I mean? Like, all I've seen, obviously, the Thor and Eddie thing is all over the place.
I picked the Thor and Eddie thing, and then I did a Q&A where somebody asked me out of all the other 3 guys on the show, who I'd rather fight. And I'm like, Brian's just too damn big and too damn strong and kill you with one punch. And Eddie, I know, boxed when he was younger a little bit.
Yeah.
He's got some experience at it. So I think if anybody, I'd rather fight Robbie and just punch him and run and punch him and run.
Yeah.
So I guess he took offense to that.
Yeah, he hurt his ego a bit. So this should be interesting. Thor and Eddie and Robert and you, just take my money. I need to watch this. But yeah, I'm a fan of everybody in strongman. Do you know what I mean? I like all this Stoltman brothers, Brian Shaw, but the Thor and Eddie Hall thing, I couldn't believe it. It's like, surely there's another way to settle this problem over, rather than fighting. Do you know what I mean? But it's interesting, and it's been dramatised a little bit and like made a bit theatrical. But
well, my understanding is a little while ago, somebody threw that out there to those guys, and they were both like, "Yeah, I'd do it." And then I guess somebody with some money said, "Put your money where your mouth is," and now they're going to do it. And I mean, they generally do not like each other very much either. So
you can see that as well.
I think it'll be a very interesting fight, to say the least. I mean, if Thor can keep him at arm's length, he'll be okay. But if Eddie gets in, it's gonna be a long day. He's got a lot of wrist tape space.
Yeah, and Thor's height and just overall strength and power is crazy.
Right.
But obviously Eddie, he's not as big, but he's fucking the guy is stronger. Definitely would not want to punch off either of those guys. So, is that why you've been training jiu-jitsu for the fight with Robbie?
Well, I've been training with Frank Mir, so we do jiu-jitsu, we do striking, and we do wrestling.
Yeah.
So I was doing it anyway. I was like, "Well, that's what you want to do?" Absolutely, I've been doing this for a little bit now.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Robbie.
Dude.
You sure you want to do that? We got a pretty good coach.
I hope all the strongmen don't start turning on each other now and just start having a big, massive Royal Rumble.
Well, I think some of it is a couple of guys generally don't like each other, but I also think, hey, I mean, if it helps the sport and the guys make a living doing it, God bless them, It's
cool.
not easy. It's not easy eating, and paying for all the food we eat and everything else.
Yeah. I guess there's a lot of egos and like everybody's the alpha male, so I can imagine a few heads clash, in the strongman world.
Yeah, I've seen, a couple guys almost go at it more than a few times. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Between Eddie and Thor, though, yeah, that's probably the worst between the two.
Yeah, definitely. So it definitely hasn't come from the deadlift. It's that you can tell that there was like a rivalry before that over the was it the Viking press, wasn't it? I think that's where it stemmed from.
That's one of the spots it stemmed from. That was pretty. That was pretty inflammatory towards both of them, And the thing is at the end of the day, the referee's decision is final. So, it could be this, it could be left, it could be right, but the referee made the call, and that's what you just got to deal with.
Yeah.
And they did protest, and it just started the whole thing, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, and with this whole deadlift situation, obviously Eddie did amazing to lift 500 kg. Was it 4 years ago? And then Thor doing 501. I understand where Eddie's coming from, being pissed off, because obviously it's not done by official Guinness World Record judge, but he still lifted 501. I don't really know what to think about it. I understand both sides, but I don't. I think if it was me, I'd have waited and done it like officially. But you know what? It's all good for the sport. now there's just bigger, and it's just going to get, you know, bigger records to beat. What did you think of that? Did you watch it live?
Yeah, I watched it live. I watched it on TV here because it was on ESPN in the U.S.
Yeah.
So, which was big for the sport because strongman got taken off of ESPN. So, for them to actually get that event on there was actually pretty darn cool. I thought, you know, they weighed everything out. They had it all there. He pulled the lift. He lifted 501. There's no denying he lifted 501. It's basically going to come down to whether you think it should count as a record and beat Eddie's record, or should it just be the most anybody's ever pulled, but it won't count as a strongman record. That's where you got to look at it.
Yeah.
And it was the most weight anybody's pulled. I mean, it was. There's nothing you can really say against that. So.
And he seemed fine after it as well, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, he was. Yeah.
It's fucking.
It didn't take him very long to recover and call Eddie out. So.
I can understand why Eddie's pissed off. I can.
Yeah.
But.
So did I.
I think I would be, but.
I love Eddie, so I can totally see where he's angry at it. And then, you know, Thor, I've always gotten along really well with Thor and had a good relationship with him, so it's kind of like, I'm just going to stand here and say, you lifted 501, there's no denying you did it, so.
Yeah, it looks like he could have done 510, like fairly comfortable as well.
It did, but you noticed he tore his lat?
Yeah, I seen that on his Instagram.
That's probably why he didn't try the 510 or even the 520. It's probably why he didn't try it.
Yeah.
He knew he tore something and just decided to leave it alone.
It makes me think how heavy can these guys go now, because it's getting like dangerously heavy now, and it's going to get to a point where it's going to get to a weight where a human can't lift it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the internal pressure and your blood pressure and all the effects of that. I mean, Thor did handle it better than Eddie did, but Eddie was also the first one to do it, so he broke the ground.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's enough out there about how Eddie trained to get ready for it. And I know Thor and probably his coach looked at a lot of that and kind of figured out how Thor was going to do it, and, you know, was able to prepare full well knowing how kind of Eddie prepared for it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's going to change things a little bit. You know, and also Eddie's 6'3" and Thor's 6'8", 6'9", and 440 and 6'3" and 440 or 450 at 6'9" is the circumference around the middle is a little different, you know?
Yeah.
So the pressure when you're pulling off the ground is going to be a little bit different as well. So it's just different leverages.
Yeah.
Which is, in the end, which is probably considered on Thor's circulatory system.
Yeah, I remember when Eddie first lifted that 500, and I was like, "That's it now. Nobody's ever gonna ever lift more than this. This is crazy weight." But obviously Thor did, and it's interesting to see who's going to beat that now.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of them out there that don't look too far off right now.
Yeah. What's the guy's name? The black guy. He trains with I can't remember his name now. Do you know what I mean? What's that?
A deadlifter?
No, he's a bodybuilder, but he claims he says he's natural. What's his name?
Oh, Larry Wheels?
Yeah, Larry Wheels. I seen something that he put on his Instagram story saying he thinks he could do it with, you know, obviously increasing his calories and training. But so that'd be interesting. But I don't know. Did you see that?
I see Larry, if he did actually go for that, like really go for it, I see that being 4 or 5 years away at least.
Yeah.
His bone structure isn't, his joints aren't that big. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a heck of a lot harder than him. I fully see Jerry could probably take a pretty good run at it. It wouldn't surprise me if JF Carone could take a run at it, or Janasha for that matter.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting.
Those are, yeah.
So
The question is what are you going to do it for? You better be doing it for something that's a pretty good payout, because the price you're going to pay to be able to do that, it's going to take a lot out of you.
yeah. Definitely. I mean, I've deadlifted nowhere near that weight. I think the most I ever got up to, because I've got I suffer with sciatica in my lower back from poor form when I was younger. So I don't really deadlift at all anymore. But I think the most I got to was like 290, 300, and the pressure is like, fuck. It's like this. It's my least favourite exercise.
I like it. I got the weirdest technique, probably out of anybody, but it works for me. But yeah, there's a lot of pressure on it.
Yeah.
A lot.
And
there's no way to take a run at it either. You're grabbing the bar and you're pulling it off the floor. I will say it's a lot different from when I started, because we used to deadlift on the squat bar.
Yeah.
When I first started lifting, and now these deadlift bars, they'll give 3 inches before the bar comes off the floor now.
Yeah.
That makes a massive difference. But I prefer to just see the stiff bar. To be quite honest with you. Well, because you're breaking a record, like all Ed Cohen's records, he pulled on a squat bar.
Yeah.
He didn't get to use a deadlift bar like this. It's just, you'll pull an extra 50 to 100 pounds with these bars now. That's a big difference.
We are.
Definitely. It's the all-time record. You didn't do it with this bar. So, but it is what it is. I mean, things move, rules change, and it is how it is. But sometimes I kind of wish certain things would stay that way all the time, so everyone can be judged by the same standard.
Yeah. I'll stay away from deadlift. It's not. Whenever I do, I get terrible back pain, like a nerve grinding sciatic pain. It's bad. But yeah.
Zercher squats.
What's that? Sorry.
Do some Zercher squats.
Yeah.
Run 6 weeks of Zerchers, and then start pulling from the floor light. Pull for reps though. Don't pull for heavy weight.
Yeah. When you've done a deadlift, do you ever go like really lightheaded as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do every single time. I hate that as well. It's a good job I'm not competing.
I don't hate that so much.
I go all dizzy and have to hold on to one of the bars.
Yeah, it feels like you're kind of floating.
Yeah, fucking. But yeah.
But yeah, I've done that more times than I count.
Yeah, one of the other main reasons I wanted to speak to you as well was to talk a bit about mental health, because you're a big guy. You've been in the strongman game for a long time. I'm a big guy myself, and I do a lot for mental health at the minute. So it's good that men are heard talking about mental health. I think it says a lot. But 10 years ago nobody really spoke about it. What's the whole mental health thing like in the US? Over here it's a big thing right now. It's something I've battled for 8 years, so I'm passionate about it and just want to help as many as I can. But is there like a big movement in the US like there is over here with it?
Yeah, actually there's a decent movement for it over here.
Yeah.
They're starting to pay a lot more attention to it and things like that, but it's anything else. It's giving people the skills to be able to cope with the issues that they have to deal with and get over them and get on with their lives and not think it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to focus on. You can't focus on removing all the bad things that are going to happen in life, because bad things sometimes happen for no reason and there's no way to protect yourself from it.
Yeah.
But learning how to deal with what happens after the bad thing is what's key. And then learning how to deal with the feelings and the issues and everything that comes with it. And I don't think there's enough of that.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, you need to have the tools to be able to handle a situation like abusive parents or abusive bosses or have to learn how to deal with that.
Mm.
Or you have a relative die and you really miss them. You need to have the tools to deal with the loss of the situation. And there's really not as much of that going on as there is just getting people to talk about it, which you do need to get people to talk about it too. That's half of it. The other half is learning how to deal with it.
Yeah, I agree, because you know, bad things in life unfortunately happen, and you can't really necessarily stop that. So that's why I started this whole series thing, really, because I'm somebody that needs structure and routine and to keep busy and keep my mind active. So I just wanted to set something up like this, and you know, it gives me something to do as well. With I've got too much spare time at the minute. I'm dying to go back to work, so this has been good. Yeah. But
it's been interesting for me over the last, after the TV show especially, but I had to quit. To do the TV show, I had to take a risk. I was a sales supervisor for the hotel casinos for Budweiser in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And it was either do the show or stay working for Nevada Beverage. And because I was going to be gone over 10 weeks, and they just couldn't allow me that time off, so I took the risk and I left, and it paid off. I'm very happy I did the show, but when we stopped filming, and then we did Good Morning America, and we did Evil Live 2, but after that was over, we were kind of done. And it's kind of like, okay, now what do I do? Train, and then what? And it took a while to find a structure and get into a daily routine and get to where my time was taking up, so I didn't sit around and stir crazy. But that's something to deal with. When you go from busy to not busy, you do have to learn how to deal with that.
Yeah, I'm the same. I find little things like, you know, just little things that you wouldn't normally think of, like meal prepping, you know, getting up at a certain time, food at a certain time, you know, which you do anyway, but you know, I'm not competing or I'm not training or anything at the minute. So yeah, I definitely need to do that, but I need my mind to be busy and active. But I was watching a bit of that show. When was it? I think it was about 2-3 weeks ago, and there was a really nice part in it where Eddie brings you what the Viking weapon? What's it called?
Yeah, it was the Viking axe.
Yeah. And I'm into all that stuff. I like all the Vikings and everything. So yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, that was cool because you got quite emotional on that, and you know, that was just nice to see, like 3 massive fucking guys, like little, just like behaving like sweet little girls.
Yeah, it was really neat. It was really nice of them to do that.
Yeah.
And to think of me and do that, I really appreciate that. It still kind of gets to me a little bit. It was a very nice thing for Eddie to do.
Yeah. I don't know Eddie. I've never spoke to him or nothing, but yeah, I follow him on YouTube, and that he seems cool guy.
Oh, he's really cool. He's fun to hang around with. He's pretty reasonable, but when he's business, he's all business.
Yeah.
You know, and just don't go over the edge, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
he's a good father. He's a loving father. All around, he's a really good dude. He's probably one of the better people I've actually met.
Yeah.
Does he have a temper like everybody else? Yeah. Don't push his buttons. Real simple.
I think when I seen him on Instagram, I think my first impression, you know, when he was really angry about the whole Thor deadlift thing. My impression of him then was thinking, oh, maybe he's a bit over the top and being bitter about it. But then when you know, especially when this cheating video come out, I thought, you know what, it's all like a sensitive subject, isn't it? It's like in the industry, it's like who, but you know, both of them are amazing athletes. I think everybody is in the strongman game right now. There's lots of exciting people, you know, including you. You're the fucking OG. You're the OG of the strongman world.
Yeah, I started 2004.
Yeah, 2004.
Been doing it a while.
Fucking hell, what's
Hit the
that?
world
16
twice
years.
before I got into worlds. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But still going, still having fun. And once I don't have fun doing it anymore, is when I'll stop. Or when I just hurt so bad every day that I just don't want to do it anymore. That's when I'll stop.
And then,
I love the sport.
yeah,
I love competing. I love the whole thing. So it's what I like to do.
and then maybe we'll see you in the octagon.
Yeah, we'll see. I won't say that could never happen, but that'd be very doubtful.
That'd be interesting.
For me to be able to do that, the help, they would have to go through me with a fine-tooth comb, and they still want to tell me no because of my age.
Mm.
So, well, but I'll never say never.
Yeah. Yeah, I've kept you a little bit longer than what I said. I appreciate you speaking to me today, Nick. I was going to say, are you going to be at the next Body Power in the UK?
When is it?
May next year.
I wouldn't mind going.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Reason for me to go out there, I would.
Yeah, it was
I'd
good.
love to go to that.
Yeah, man. So yeah, maybe I'll see you there because I usually go to them things. So yeah, that'd be good to meet you in person there. Yeah, thanks for speaking with me today, bro.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll let you go, man. Stay safe and have a good one.
Thanks.
Cheers. Bye.
Have a good day.
And you bye.
All right, cheers.